What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pound for Pound House. So let's talk about this. Tony Ferguson versus Paddy Pimblett. Where does this fight go? Who wins? How does this look at UFC 296? I'm going to give you my prediction on this. I'm going to tell you what I think is the path to victory for both. And yeah, let's jump into it. Paddy Pimblett. He's the projected winning favorite. He's also the younger guy, which has a factor in this fight because of Tony's age. And also, he happens to be hot in the press right now. Well, he has the most shit smeared on his name, unfortunately. So let's look at his record. Let's look at some of the obvious facts about him. He's 28 years old. He's 5'10". He's, he has, I believe, 20 wins, 3 losses. And looking at some of his fights, Jared Gordon, you guys all know how I feel about that. I think he lost that fight. And, I think everybody knows he lost that fight, really. Come on. You can't be honestly sitting here and, siding with him on that. Unfortunately, let's be honest. Like, it's just what it is. And then Jordan Levitt, we saw what happened. Rear naked choke, great fight. And then Rodrigo Vargas. And I think that was and then, he also had against Luigi Venturini, which I don't know. So those was his 4 fights in the UFC. He's won all 4 except one. I think he's actually only won 3, but whatever. Let's just give him the 4th one for now. So he hasn't fought like top level guys. He hasn't really fought the highest rank of people. He's just one of those guys that came in, was on, I don't know if he was just on a hype train. He was just he was a fun fighter. He was funny. He was funny kind of looking. People thought he had that Scouser accent, and people like him. Well, I don't know if they still like him, but they liked him. And so he's good at grappling. He's good at he has taken some punches. His ground game is really good. As you see here, he's in total in all his fight careers, he's had 9 submissions, 60 KOs, and he's won 5 times by decision. So looking just at this, you can tell that his path to victory would probably be going towards a submission. Does it mean that that's the only way he can win? No, not necessarily. He can win by knocking Tony out, which we obviously have seen at this point already. Does he do it? Does he possess that same power that Michael Chandler possesses? I don't think so. But can he submit Tony Ferguson? Sure. Bobby Green did it. Bobby Green's a striker, right? And he did it. So, we could see what happens with that. But if there is a way for him to win this fight, I believe it's going to be just a submission game. I think he's going to have to utilize the submission game. I think he's going to have to really hone in on that and get Tony to the ground. Probably Tony's not going to tap. We know this already. So put him to sleep. Best option. As far as Tony goes, El Kakui. Obviously, age is he's not on the right side as far as age goes. He's 39. He's much older. He's also, been in the game for such a long time. But he's also a dog. He's in it to fight. And he's going all the way. And he usually comes out really strong. Like I mentioned this before in my previous videos. He comes out pretty strong. Like he's not here to just, dance around with you. He's coming there to swing. He's trying to come in there to fight. So he comes in and fights. But yeah, looking at him, he's 6 feet tall. He's a pretty tall dude. He's lanky. He's all had 12 KOs, 12 knockout wins, 8 by submission and 5 by decision. When you look at his record as far as him fighting, he's had like unfortunately a crappy run in the last 6 fights. And honestly, he's lost to some of the best guys. So when we're looking at Tony Ferguson and who he's fought in these last 6 fights, he's fought pretty much top of the food chain guys, aside from maybe Bobby Green. But Bobby Green's been looking amazing. He has a fight coming up this weekend, so we'll see how that plays out for him. But he's been looking amazing, man. So no knock on Bobby either. I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah, his downfall started from that Justin Gaethje fight where he just, unfortunately was just too tough for his own good. He kept taking so much damage. And then eventually Justin Gaethje took him out, right? In the 5th round. Tony Ferguson, for him to win, he's probably going to need to keep this standing. What he did against Chandler was really good. I mean, in that 1st round, he messed up Chandler real bad. And I think if he comes with that same energy with Paddy Pimblett, I don't think Paddy Pimblett holds up in this. I don't think he holds up in that fight with him if he comes with that same energy and that same power that he showed with Chandler. That's probably his best path to victory. I don't know if he can submit Paddy. I don't know if that's really going to be a thing. I don't see it, to be really honest. I don't see it. I don't see him submitting Paddy. I don't know why. I don't think that's a route. I mean, it could be. There's a possibility. There's still a possibility for it, because if Paddy plays, dwindles too much into the ground game world, I think with him, he might be able to reverse something and just get him and make him tap. But aside from that, I don't see Tony going to the ground. I think he's not going to be shooting for that. I think he's just going to go in there to swing, and I think his power is just going to be what will be able to beat Paddy. Now, do I think he wins in this card? I don't know. Paddy or Tony in this fight? I don't know, guys. It's rough to say, but if I had to go with one, I'm going to go with Tony. He's an OG. He's the guy. I think this might be his comeback party, where he just, goes for broke. I think that's what he does. I think he goes for broke, because if he doesn't get this done this time, that's it. Then it's his retirement party. It's one or the other. It's his comeback party or it's his retirement party. And I feel like he's going to take it to Paddy, and he might actually knock him out. You know what? That's what I think is going to happen. I think he's going to knock him out. I think either he wins by TKO or a knockout. Bet the house on it. No, actually don't bet the house on it. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I think he does it. I think he gets it done. Now on Paddy's end, unfortunately, I mentioned this before. Unfortunately for Paddy, it's a lose-lose situation. He loses, they're gonna be like, well, he was a fluke. Boom, he lost from Tony, who's been losing, who's lost his last 6 fights. If he wins, then they're gonna be like, well, he's still a fluke because he beat some guy that was losing, that lost his last 6 fights. It's the same thing that they're gonna keep saying. So unfortunately for Paddy, this is his most step up. I want to say his most recognized name fight, I want to say. And but unfortunately, it doesn't really get him a lot of brownie points. It's just what it is, unfortunately. I mean, listen, he's still a dog too. I feel like this one's going to be a little bit of a banger. I feel like these guys are just going to go after it. But it can go either of the ways that I've said. But I'm gonna go ride with my dog Tony. I think he gets it done. I've been watching him forever, so I think he pulls this one out of the hat, gets it done. So I ride with Tony. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Tony gets it done? Do you think Paddy gets it done? Do you think there's a lot of mental pressure on Tony at this point to get it done? Or do you think there's a lot of mental pressure on Paddy? Like, who do you think is feeling more right now at this point? Oh, before I let you guys go, there's another thing I wanted to mention. Tony's been training with Goggins, which is interesting. So I want to see, how that helps him, or if that doesn't help him. Is like, does it have the opposite effect? I mean, the dude was throwing up. Like, shit. Who makes Tony Ferguson throw up, right? That's crazy. Goggins is, a little kooky, but whatever. I'll play some clips for you guys to see some of his things, some of the workouts he's been doing with Goggins. But yeah, do me a favor, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think as far as this fight. Let's see who takes it. I mean, I think, like I said, I think I'm going with my dog Tony. But you guys let me know. Let me know what you think. And it's gonna be an amazing card. UFC 296. Cannot wait for it. But yeah, let's see what happens.
All right, today's workout started with 45 minutes jumping jack push-ups. What that is 10 4-count jumping jacks, followed by 10 push-ups for 45 minutes non-stop. All right, now we're back into the lunges. A lot of you saw the lunges video yesterday. Tony went for well over a mile. Stair climber, fucking treadmill, high incline, assault bike, and then repeat that over again. Then at nighttime, we did a full leg workout. So a lot of your fucking comments talking about rest and recovery, all this bullshit. A lot of you don't get it, man. He did rest. Slept for 8 fucking hours. There's an adaptation process that goes into mental fucking hardening. The body has to fucking know you're not fucking around with it. The mind has to evolve into something evil to do the things that he has to fucking do here pretty soon. There's no normal training in that. Normal training gets you fucking normal results. This is where you win. This is where you win right here. Come on, Tony. Come on. This is where you win. Y'all motherfuckers think it's just a game. It's ain't no fucking game. This is real shit. This is where you win. Show him what's up. Show him the sweat. Show him the sweat. Show him the shirt on the ground over there. Give that shirt there. Pick it up. Show him the soaking wet shirt.
I'm not going to wring it out.
This is where you win. Come on, Tony. No hands. Come on. Let me see this. Come on, Tony. Come on. Get out, Tony. Get that weakness out.
Enough of that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. Also, if you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can see all the new videos I upload.